Hi, I'm Jay Thomas, and welcome to this week's edition of Hot Rod Hangout over at Rod's Hot Rods on Faithful Avenue in Saskatoon. Weather's getting nice, car shows are going on, and
shorts are on.
That's right, we got lots to talk about. There's all kinds of new stuff here. Hey, we should start with what's right behind us, Rod, because, you know, whether you got one of these on.
It's our new swag tree.
Yeah, that's right. There's lots of cool stuff here. I can't wait for mine is coming, just like this, and some cool shop jackets. If you want to stay a little bit warmer in the cooler weather, that's here as well. Fleece, these are awesome. Nice and
Even
warm.
golf shirts around the corner.
That's right. There's some stuff for everything here. Yeah. So you're going to see Rod stuff here at the showroom as well. If you can come check it out, there's even more than what's out here, though.
Yep.
There's tons. There's tons. We got lots of cool stuff to look at today. 5 different vehicles.
Should we go through them quick?
Why don't we do that?
Okay, we got a 69 Camaro.
Yep, that'll be first.
We have a 70 Cuda.
Something amazing. Amazing.
We got an 84 K10 4x4.
Yeah, it's a cool little truck.
Square body, a 1955 International, kind of a patinaed hot rod.
Yep.
And then 28 Model A hot rod.
Yeah, this is cool. Okay, without further ado, let's begin checking out what's right new here in the showroom right now. And we are starting with what's beside us. If you've been watching the videos so far, you've seen this.
We've just moved the showroom around today, so we just moved this in the showroom. 69 Camaro, Hugger Orange. It's very strong, small block. It sounds amazing. Automatic.
It's in phenomenal shape.
Stance is good.
Yeah, it's in good condition. Well done. Hey, show us that little trick. Because this is, well, with the door. Oh. Check this out.
So the keys aren't in the car.
No keys.
And, oh, door buzzer. Oh, door buzzer.
And I didn't know that was a thing.
Apparently, that's a thing. I thought there was something wrong, but apparently that's factory.
That's a factory thing. That's cool. It's like almost like a precursor to a car alarm.
Kinda,
right?
It's kind of annoying, to be honest. We can take care of that and disable it if whoever wants to buy it. But
beautiful car. Yeah, really nice.
Car. Underneath the hood's nice and tidy too.
Look in here. I
like the steering wheel. I'm not a huge fan of aftermarket wheels, but that one kind of works.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'll let you open that wheel or open that hood while I...
Yeah, it might take me a while.
It might take you a while. Nice shape. Do we know, is this a real SS?
No, it's not a real SS.
It's not a real SS.
Just
that's okay. Camaro. Makes it a pretty cool car.
It's a nice driver. Just
awesome.
A nice Camaro.
Yeah, I mean, this is show worthy. It's, you know, it's paint's great.
Motor's real strong. It sounds really good. I don't want to fire it up in here because it gets too fumy it took me hours to have the doors wide open today moving stuff around, but because we sold a couple. There was a white Corvette sitting here.
That's right. Last time we were here, there's that.
There's the orange Corvette outside.
You can kind of see it.
That's being picked up in the next half an hour.
That was over in the other part of the showroom. We'll get to that in a bit. Yeah.
Kind of out of Corvettes except for one of the wide bodies sold too.
Oh, yeah.
So I got my new Corvette, which my dad's driving right now.
You let Dad drive it?
Well, he ordered a new one, but it's not in yet, so I was being a good son.
Okay, this next thing we're going to look at is something that, is kind of like a Rod's wildest dream.
This is normally a car, this would be unattainable for me if I was to have it built. There's no way,
But we're talking a vehicle that could cost somewhere in the...
In today's world, we're just going to throw a number. It's going to be probably $400,000 to $500,000.
$400,000 to $500,000 to build.
To build this today.
This is, what are we looking at here, Rod?
1970 Cuda. Not just any Cuda. This was built, lots of people have seen this car years ago. It was built for SEMA. I believe it was done in about 2008. So it's been done for a while. This was built by Byron and the guys at Creative Concepts in Warman. That's who just built the Stars Ambulance Mustang.
Right.
And the Snakebite truck. This is the same builder that did this.
This is just an earlier build.
Yes. It's the predecessor to the Stars Ambulance Mustang.
I'm letting everybody watching this just sort of soak it all in for a second.
Oh, it would take you hours to go over this car.
Yeah, we'll get some details, but the paint, hard to describe how nice this is. And this, by the way, is all laid into the paint. You don't feel anything with that decal. It's amazing.
This car reminds me more of, if you watch Bitchin' Rides, the way that they kind of do like the exhaust on the side and some of the stuff. It kind of reminds me of that kind of a build.
Look at this. Down here, custom exhaust ports. That's what those are. It's amazing. And under the side of this, underside looks just as good as the top of it.
There's some pictures online if you want to look, but I'm going to add some more pictures.
We've got a 5 or 6 speed?
5-speed Tremec.
5-speed Tremec.
It's a crate 426 Hemi, dual quad.
Dual quads.
That's how all the crates come, with dual quads. So the car sat for a long time, so we had to go through the whole car, dump the fluids. I had to put, new water net gasket on, had to redo some of the fuel fittings. Just kind of went over everything.
Well, this was built, went on show, and then it was never driven.
It was driven very little down at the shows down the States.
Right.
And then it was parked, and that's it.
That's it. So when it arrived here, it hadn't really moved since then. And we're talking in the ballpark of like 15
years.
15 years ago.
Yeah. So when this car showed up today to our shop here, it was parked outside. I was going to pull it into the shop, but I couldn't resist. And I went out on the street and I laid a nasty one into it. It's awesome to drive. I had to drive it. I had to.
There's like
even the grill's custom. The
grill's
bars,
custom. It's all custom metal work. Like it's you don't notice the details until you start looking. For example, shaved door handles, shaved mirrors on this. We've got wipers are capped off there.
Look at the chrome trim. Look all the stainless. Just look how it's
just
perfect.
Gleamingly perfect. Not a flaw.
When we changed the oil,
in any of it,
the oil filter was even painted silver to match the motor.
Isn't that crazy?
I didn't have any extra paint kicking around this time, so I had to put a black filter bag on it for now. But I probably will get one painted though, just to make it so it was what it was.
Amazing. Very nice. I mean, we could spend hours and hours and hours on this, but it is a cool color combination and really well done.
It's just slick.
Really well done.
The underneath
and
of this car is crazy.
What is so cool about it, I guess the other thing is that it was built here.
Yeah, this is a local build.
This did go down to SEMA and did go to the States, but it came right from here and it looks this amazing and this well done. Wow, guys.
I'm super proud to have this in the showroom.
Yeah.
And I can't say enough about the guys that built this car, because Byron and the guys, I believe Andrew Ferris painted this car. That worked with Byron back when this car was built, right? Right. But amazing job. Bruce Williams had his hands on it. Just so many guys had their hands on this car. And it turned out like, I think I'm one of the only guys that ever drove this car. I'm sure Byron would have. And I think the gentleman that I got the car from, he drove it once. Yeah. And that's about it.
Unbelievable. Yep. Okay, lead the way. We've got more to look at. As much as we want to spend all day on this, if you want to see more, go to rodshotrods.ca, because you'll find the pictures and everything else, all the details there as well.
I'll put some more pictures up.
We had a look at this guy here last week. We've seen the nice burgundy Camaro there. Yeah.
Oop. Oop. Pinball.
Okay, we're starting with this. Look at this. Isn't this awesome?
84 K10 4x4. Just a factory. It was done back to factory kind of. It's not lifted or not, nothing, just kind of more stock.
I like that. It's a long box, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a long box, 4x4. It's not overdone. It's just a nice driver.
I guess I like, because you can go custom, like, the yellow job over here, which is not really custom, but just a few things that are different, right?
It's still a little bit custom,
but this is just highly original. And the thing is, you don't see a lot of highly original ones anymore, right? So to see one that's painted back to a factory specs and just gone back to
like the inside of the box all painted and.
Yeah, that's done. It's got all the extra molding on it that it came with, or could be added.
Interior is really nice.
Is it ever?
Really nice interior.
Boy, this, it brings back memories for a ton of people. I grew up with my grandparents owning an 89 Suburban 3/4 ton manual transmission 4x4. Like what would now be a very ultra rare bird. Yeah. And not only that, but it was the top LT trim with buckets in a console and blah, 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 blah. That's right? Cool. Really cool truck. So whenever I see one of these interiors,
my grandpa had a similar truck, a little older, in the 70s, but I remember the gun rack in the back. Yeah. Yeah,
it's cool because it just takes you right back in, and they all have the same smell inside.
It's even like the factory 305. It's all stock. All right.
Yeah, this one was ordered with a few more things, right? Like we got bumperettes on the front, I notice, you know, and the extra trim and molding and all that. Yeah, and just
the factory blue in the
firewall. Good old girl, you know.
Yeah, just
phenomenal.
Just a nice driver. Yeah,
that's great.
It's not overdone.
But unfortunately, if you notice the sign on the windshield, she's gone.
It's leaving tomorrow.
She's leaving tomorrow.
To Alberta to a fine gentleman.
Cool. Okay, let's go check out another truck. We got another truck back here to look at, right? We've seen, of course, Jimmy. But look at this.
Another International.
Very cool.
1955 International. This is sitting on an S10 frame. It's got a newer Vortex small block.
Nice stance. Like it sits.
The stance is perfect. Yeah.
Perfect. It sits perfect.
The big problem with doing the S10 chassis because that they're so narrow. So a lot of guys have problems with the wheels, right? Well, Darren at Rolling Steel got it figured out, and he got the wheels done. So they actually looked like they're supposed to be. It has the right width now, right?
Right.
So they look like they're supposed to be there.
But had to make adjustments so that it would do that, right?
Like they're custom, like the offset's custom.
Oh, I like this one. Yeah,
everything sound dead, and like the whole interior, even like the cowl, like everything's all sound.
Oh yeah, there's I mean on the hood a little bit, but you're right on the cowl.
There's nothing.
It's all been done with matting and everything like that.
Can't wait to get the visor mounted on this.
That'll look great.
And Too Tall is slated to come back to pinstripe this one. He's supposed to be here already, and must have got busy.
Can you open the hood?
I know how to do these ones.
This is the old double trick hood thing that we saw last week.
Absolutely.
Cool.
It's a small block Chevy.
Yeah. Yellow headers, that's interesting.
That's custom.
That's custom. Let's peek in here.
Yeah. Buckets.
Some more modern seats. Like you said, all the matting is done down there, right?
Lock car shifter. I got to fix the knob.
Everybody needs their knob fixed once in a while.
Yeah, I did say it. I didn't mean it like that. Anyway, this is a good, awesome driver.
Yep. Cool patina too. Like it's a really nice, the way it's kind of aged looks good, you know?
Yep. And there's no rust. there's surface rust.
Yeah.
But
there's no holes in it.
No,
absolutely.
And this is a real short box. Lots of these old ones are long boxes. Eh? This is not a real short box.
Yeah, and because I guess back in the world where this existed when it was new, it was bought as a work truck. That's all they were, right? And
so most of them are long boxes.
Because they could do more work with a long box, but it's a short box. It's a real one. Very cool.
The next one's cool. I was driving this next one today.
I thought this was Red Baron for a second.
You walked right by it, didn't you?
I did because I thought it was Red Baron, but it's cool. It's a 28?
28, Model A. 283 tri-power.
Look at that.
Runs really well. Like, it's got an 1830 guide headlights with the built-in
We'll get to that in a second. Okay, let's dive in here because this is beautiful. I think it's great. I love that it's a new column, but it's got an old wheel on it.
Yeah.
I love the way that whoever did this did this.
Correct.
It's era correct. It's done today, but it's got a vintage, wheel on it. I love that.
The lock car shifter and lock car pedals and stuff, eh?
Red and white motif.
The cup holders.
Yeah, cool. Look at the cup holders. Set of pistons.
Yeah.
Hey, we better mention this before we finish going around it, because there's something in here you put in here.
Yeah.
Show us what this is.
Well, as we know, this Sunday coming up is the Coachman Fun Run out at Pike Lake.
That's right.
This is the first year where we're actually going to be selling merch there.
Cool.
So we got these, just came in hot off the press today.
That's at that.
That's our first
attempt. This is almost the model that's on the shirt practically, Pretty close. Pretty close.
So these will be available for sale at Pike Lake.
Hey, while we're talking about it, Pike Lake Fun Run. So we get there at what time? Like the show goes from when to when?
You know what? I'm the president of the Coachman, and I gotta. I think it's from 9 until 4:30 kind of thing, somewhere in there.
Okay, perfect.
I'll be at the top with the registration trailer, so I'll be the first one greeting you. Hope I'm in a good mood. No, we'll be up there probably about 7 a.m. getting going, but most people, like I think we advertise that it's open at 9.
Okay.
Lots of people come sooner than that.
Well, just don't come too early, or you're not going to find anybody there.
Well, exactly.
Right?
Not too early.
Yeah.
Rod's Hot Rods will be there on site. We got our big, we got our semi and the trailer going to be there with a couple of cars. Gary's going to handle that for the day, so I can just enjoy the day with the car club, and Gary's going to handle all the rod stuff.
Nice, excellent. It's always a good time out there. You guys got some music this year too, or?
Live band again.
Nice.
Yeah. We got the motor to give away, the trans, the wheels and tires, a big screen TV, and we're also set up this year that we can handle Visa.
Oh.
I think debit and Visa, MasterCard cards when you're buying your tickets and if you want to buy your merch.
Awesome, perfect. Okay, well that's the spiel about what's happening this weekend and when you're coming out to Pike Lake fun run. But look at this guy. I mean, man.
Well, yeah, we got to talk about the car.
Taillights are great. Little hidden gas cap at the back.
LED taillights do, so it's kind of safe.
I think this is awesome. I just think this is so well done. Look at the little door. Cool. This is like, and I sat in it. It's pretty comfortable, and there's lots of room. It was. I mean, it's only a 2-seater, right? So they didn't position it so you can put a whole bunch of people in it, but it is comfortable.
We had talked about. We're not sure if we should pinstripe this car or not. So maybe we get some feedback from you guys.
Well, if you're watching the video, put it in the comments on Facebook or put it in the comments over on YouTube, wherever you're watching this right now, and let us know. Do you think it needs just a little something, or is it good the way it is?
Yeah, let us know.
Very cool.
I'd like to know.
Very cool. Okay, so Rod, what is coming up next week?
Well, tomorrow morning, the shipper, they're picking up my 1998 GTS Viper.
Ooh.
That'll be coming back. That should be back here Saturday, so I might send that out to the fun run in the trailer. I don't know.
Well, I was just going to say, where's the Viper? But
that's a different Viper.
The new one. The new one's back over there still.
That's 2015. We got a 98 coming in.
The original. The original is coming.
GTS.
Yeah, very cool.
And the one that I'm so excited about, people are going to laugh, but I know we talked about it last week, but it is actually coming. It'll be here tomorrow night late. 1987 Monte Carlo SS, Aeroback. And it's actual, we just got some paperwork or shown to us, and it's actual documented 11,000 mile.
Wow.
Original car.
Oh.
So I'm so excited for this car. I can't even tell you why, but that's the car that I've been looking for a lot of years.
Nice.
Got a possible one. It's not done deal yet, but we've got a 67 Cutlass that should be coming in Friday. Nice car, nice cool body style.
Yep.
And the other one is the 69 Dart that it should be here by Friday. It's the same builder that built the 70 Cuda.
The one that's up front there.
So it's the same program, the big 572 race prepped Hemi.
Oh.
It's crazy. Built just like that car. It's unbelievable, and hopefully we'll have it here for the next video.
Awesome, awesome. If you see something you like in the video, make sure you go to rodshotrods.ca. You can find all the details, pictures, and pricing there. And otherwise, we'll catch you next weekend. But more importantly, we'll see you at this weekend, coming up on Sunday, out in Pike Lake at the Coachman Fun Run. See you there.